things are borderline that we can joke and not joke about. So Michael Dapper got a lot of heat the other day in regards to his jokes about Diddy. So he did like some kind of press conference with like some FBI agents where they're trying to figure out where all the baby oils come from, blah blah blah. And people got onto him saying that, you know, you're making a joke about a bad situation. And my question is what can we joke and what can't we joke about? When is it not funny? Because we often hear people go to jail and they say, people always joke and say, don't drop the soap. That is a common thing. Women do it all the time. Women will often say, oh, don't drop the soap. Regularly. And that's great. When you tell someone don't drop the soap, you're basically saying this guy is going to get...
Wes is holding himself.
So my question is,
curtains.
Where does one draw the line on what is funny and what's not funny?
It's funny.
I think
You're laughing at male trauma?
Yeah, I am, because no one cares about this anyway, so I can laugh.
That's
No one cares about
That's
I can laugh. No one gives a fuck. No one cares.
Only dogs and babies and women are loved, yeah?
Facts.
I feel
That's
you.
fact. I feel like over the years we've become a lot more sensitive to things, and it takes away from the art form, just generally speaking. A good example of that is, I think, comedians. A lot of what comedians say is a lot of what comedians say in today's society, it wouldn't be received, or they'd be cancelled.
What you say, Def Comedy Jam, the whole series?
Def Comedy Jam, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, Bernie Mac. But it's like this. I think Chris Rock said it about we have like selective outrage. And I think that's what it is ultimately, because if you remember the song Guilty Conscience, Eminem talks about...
Excellent song.
It's a very good song, but Eminem talks about molesting an underage girl in there, right? Nobody better denied it. When Rick Ross said, I sent Molly all in her drink, she didn't even know it, he lost the deal with Reebok. Literally, Eminem implied exactly the same thing however long ago, and no one cared. You see what I'm saying? And the only difference between now and then is, as an audience, we've become more sensitive. And
can we make Diddy jokes?
Can
we make Diddy jokes? Can we make jokes about the whole situation?
I'm not gonna say no, because everyone's making jokes anyway.
What I'm saying is that is it insensitive? Like, where does one draw the line? So, for instance, okay. We all know people that have certain conditions, okay? And I'm going to sit here and assume that you would not find it funny if someone made a joke about sickle cell. Or could you find it funny? Because I think it's a prime example. Could you find it funny?
Again, selective outrage. Prime example of that, I was actually talking about this yesterday. Hit 'Em Up is one of the best diss songs ever. But we know where I'm going, right?
I know where you're going.
You know where I'm going, right?
Land.
Do you not know where I'm going?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Alright,
You're showing your age still.
Yeah, for real.
What's the line that he says?
The line, he goes, don't one of you ninjas got sickles or something, might F around and have a seizure.
Hey, when you was a kid and you heard that, what did you say, like 50 Cent?
I was like...
What you say fuck me for?
Yeah, it was like... I was like... it slaps though. And I continue, but then there's been other examples of like
I just said, Mom, get the gat. Get the gat.
But the reality is, bro, I didn't stop listening to Hit 'Em Up. I don't, when Hit 'Em Up,
I bet you're singing along to it as well.
100%. First off, and the click you claim, 100%. I know all the words. You get me? But like, again, I think it's like the whole selective outreach thing. Like with that, there's levels to it. Like, remember years ago we spoke about the podcast that tackled sickle cell from a mad angle.
Yeah.
See, that was clickbait. That's different. That was stupid in my opinion.
Yeah.
But like, jokes are jokes, bro.
So basically, because that's a diss track and they're both dissing each other, then there's no rules. Like, I can cuss you in any way I want.
Well, yeah, that's the rules when it comes to diss tracks. But also, let's say this, like, because there's it's one of those things like, oh, black people can make racist jokes about black people, and white people can make like Karen jokes or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're having selective outrage because we're choosing who can react and how they can react. It doesn't make sense. It's like, oh, it's okay. It's okay for you to do it. It's okay for us to do it. The minute you do it, it's like, oh my gosh, what have you done? Either we don't do it at all, or stop.
It's open season for everybody.
Yeah, like
So you wouldn't take offense if you was at a comedy show, or is it more how the joke is done, the setup of the joke? So if someone was making a joke about sickle cell, would it be more be the setup of the joke than the actual joke? As in, what was the story to this joke, or is it like?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. But again, like, but I'll say it from a rapper's perspective. If I get into it with a rapper, I'm back and forth in, and he comes to me and says, "Oh, you got sickle cell. You need to have like you can't live without blood, for example." Yeah, bro, that's facts. And he did his homework, and he got me. Like, I can't be mad at that. Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm calling you Dracula.
Like, I can't. I'm definitely gonna fight you off camera. It's cool. It's cool. I'll fight you off camera.
See, but like, even me, inside of me, I want to laugh, yeah, but I know I shouldn't laugh. But that was actually kind of funny. Like, it seemed like.
But this is my point. You see what I'm saying? Like, and like, I'm not now gonna then stand somewhere like, and also the joke. It does have to be funny. If it's not funny,
then that's where the problem lies. Then basically, like, you try to make jokes, but now I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
it's but I do think it's the bigger problem is selective outrage.